Welcome back to the Datarekha audio guide. I'm Diya.
And I'm Arjun. Today, a trick that turns "please give me clean JSON" from a prayer into a mathematical guarantee.
Set the scene for me. I ask a model to reply in JSON, and most of the time it does. What goes wrong?
It's that phrase, most of the time. In production, most of the time is a disaster. The model slips in a Python-style capital T true or a trailing comma, or forgets a closing quote, and your parser throws one stray token, and the whole pipeline breaks.
So the obvious fix is what? Retry until it passes. Generate, check, generate again.
That's what everyone reaches for first, and it's slow and it still fails sometimes. Constraint decoding does something far smarter. It doesn't trust the model to behave. It makes misbehaving literally impossible at the moment of choice.
Impossible is a strong word. How do you make a token impossible?
Here's the mechanism, and it's beautiful. Remember, a model generates one token at a time, and before it picks, it scores every token in its vocabulary. Now, alongside it, you run a little grammar, a finite state machine compiled from your JSON schema. At every single step, that machine knows exactly which tokens would still be legal, given everything emitted so far.
And then you do something to the illegal ones before it picks.
You crush them. You take every illegal token score and set it to -infinity, a mask. So when the model samples, those tokens have zero probability. It cannot choose them. The structure is guaranteed by construction, not by hope.
Give me the concrete moment where this actually bites.
Perfect example from the lesson. The model is at a value position in the JSON, and its single favorite token is capital T true. That's what it learned from a million lines of Python. But capital T true is not valid JSON. The grammar masks it to -infinity. So the next best legal token, lowercase true, wins instead. The model wanted to break your JSON, and it simply couldn't.
So the loop is model scores everything, grammar says what's legal, mask the rest, sample, then the grammar advances by whatever was chosen, and round again.
You just described the entire algorithm. And the grammar doesn't have to be JSON. It can be a regular expression or a full context-free grammar for SQL, for a programming language, for your own custom format. Anything you can write as a grammar, you can force the model to emit.
Okay, let me poke the obvious hole. Recomputing the legal set at every step against your whole vocabulary. That sounds brutally expensive. Doesn't this tank your speed?
That was exactly the worry for years. And it's the best part of the 2026 story. Engines like Xgrammar and Legedon's pre-compute and cache those masks ahead of time. We're talking roughly 100 times speed up over the naive way. Near zero overhead. They ship right inside VLLM and TensorLLM.
So the thing that used to be a trade-off is now basically free.
Basically free. And that's the punchline most people miss. This isn't some exotic research toy. It's the actual machinery behind the JSON mode and structured output flags in the major APIs. When the docs promise valid JSON every time, this is how they keep that promise.
So when do I actually reach for it? Surely not everywhere.
The rule is clean. The moment a machine reads the output, guarantee the structure. Tool and function arguments, API responses, data extraction, and agent deciding its next action. It's the reliability backbone under tool calling. For freeform prose a human reads, don't bother. There's nothing to enforce.
And the one thing it deliberately doesn't do, it makes the shape right, not the meaning.
Exactly the catch. It guarantees the JSON is well-formed and matches the schema. It does not check the values are correct. A perfectly shaped object can still hold a wrong number. That's a separate job for evils. Constraint decoding promises the envelope is sealed properly. It never promises the letter inside is true.
So the takeaway in a sentence,
Prompting for structure is a hope. Masking illegal tokens against a grammar is a guarantee. Stop asking the model nicely. Make the broken output impossible.
structure by construction. That's the Datarekha audio guide. See you in the next one.